Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, I was listening to the Joe Rogan Experience a couple of months back now, and Gary Brecka was on talking about genetic methylation testing. If you heard that episode, you know how convincing he was. I mean, he made it sound like the secret to unlocking your full potential.
What is this test?
It's a genetic test. It looks at genetic methylation pathways. So
Methylation pathways?
methylation pathways.
What's that word mean?
So, Brecka, who runs and owns the Ultimate Human podcast, said that this testing could pinpoint exactly what supplements your body actually needs based on your genetics, what supplements you need to actually methylate. So that got me thinking. I wanted to try a genetic methylation test, so I did it. I am here in Ireland, so I went with a clinic I had researched online. They're called the Nadura Clinic. Got my genetic methylation test done, followed the entire process. Got my results, and in this video I'm going to take you through that process super quickly and get to the results right after. So Nadura Clinic themselves made it really straightforward. So after a quick consultation with them, kind of emailing back and forth, they sent out a test kit that I could do at home. It wasn't a cheek swab, it was actually a finger prick blood test. It was pretty easy, just a small finger prick to collect a few drops of blood on a card, sent it off, and in a few weeks I got my full methylation report. Here's me quickly doing that finger prick test so you can see exactly what is involved. Preparation. Personal information form. Verify that the information on the form is correct and edit if needed. Alright, so there's your information form. It has height, weight in kg, sample collection date and time of collection. Prior to collection, this test requires no special diet prior to collection. You can collect your sample on any day of the week and at any time of the day. Collection procedure. Do not touch the filter paper area with your hands. Collect only when your hands are warm. You can warm your hands by rubbing them together and swinging your arms or rub your hands under warm water as this encourages blood flow. Okay. Moving around also increases blood flow, so try moving around before starting collection. Okay. You may use a belt or item of clothing as a tourniquet to encourage blood flow. Tie item firmly around the upper portion of the arm that will be used for collection. I don't think I need that. Preferably stand up and keep your hand at waist level during collection to encourage blood flow. Okay, allow the blood to drop from your finger onto the card. Try not to touch the blood onto the circles. Interesting. I was going to actually, silly me, stamp my finger down, kind of, just like touch it. But it says just let the blood drop. Collect enough blood so that all the circles are completely filled. This is acceptable, and this is unacceptable. Fair enough. See how to collect your sample using that link. Okay, we can do that. Step 1, write your full name, date, and time on the back of the blood spot card. So it's probably time to open the actual DNA blood spot and see what's in here. Perfect. Alcohol prep pads, the actual pokies, the actual, wow, just one. Okay, this is where the circles will go. Plasters for afterwards. Yeah, fine. And what is this? Just a swab. Okay. Step 1, write your full name. Step 2, wash your hands, which I have done, absolutely fine. And open the sterile gauze pad for later use. Okay. Position the blood spot card on a suitable surface below the waist level so that the collection circles are facing upward. Step 4, select a finger to draw blood from. Middle or ring finger of non-dominant hand is typically the best. Open the alcoholic pad and use it to wipe your finger. Allow finger to dry for at least 1 minute. Pick up the lancet and hold the thick end. Twist the narrow tube of the opposite end to remove. Lancet is now primed. Press the now exposed white tip firmly against your fingertip to release the needle. Once the needle is released and has made a small puncture in your finger, it will immediately retract. Well, I hope so. This lancet is now safe to dispose of. Quickly wipe away the first blood drop with the sterile gauze pad. That's interesting. Gently massage. Do not squeeze the entire length of the pricked finger to form a blood drop. When the blood is ready to fall, let it drop onto the center of the circle. Continue collection until all circles have been filled. To fill all the circles, you may have to repeat step 4. When you have filled all circles on the blood spot card, blot finger dry with a sterile gauze pad and apply a plaster. Allow the blood spot card to dry for a minimum of 4 hours. Okay, interesting. Once dry, Place the card onto the supplied resealable bag. Store in a cool, dry place until ready to ship. What do you think? Acceptable? My wife is a nurse, so I'll check that, and if it's not, we have another pokey. Now guys, if you're still confused a little bit about what exactly genetic methylation test is, if you're wondering, methylation is basically how your body turns genes on and off, and it affects energy levels, detoxing, hormone balance, and tons of other important stuff. I do actually really recommend you listening to that episode of the Joe Rogan podcast with Gary Brecka. He has been on a few times, but if you search on Spotify or whatever app you use, get his most early one and then go from there. It's really fascinating stuff. So guys, after sending that away, I can't remember exactly how long it took. It could have been about a week or 10 days or so, but look, it did not take too long. The results came back. With Nadura Clinic, you can pay for one package to get your results or another package to get your results and then add on a consultation to have them explained to you and have those recommendations made to you. I went with option number one, was just to get the actual report because I wanted to spend time reading through it myself as well. You can always go back for that consultation afterwards. Some people might just want an expert to explain to them what to go and buy, what supplements they might need, where their genetics are poor or weak. For me personally, before spending time and money on a consultation with somebody, I want to read the entire document myself as well, just to inform myself of better questions. Now, some of you guys are going to absolutely hate my next move, okay? So I'll apologize in advance. What I did after reading through the document myself and taking some notes, just for fun, I uploaded the document to ChatGPT, to AI, and asked it to act as if it was Gary Brecka, which of course it's going to be limited in doing, but ultimately the prompt was to read through the genetic methylation test and from that report collate all of the recommendations from inside the document and produce them for me in a nice easy shopping list. What minerals, what supplements to buy, and why I'm buying them. Now, the report broke everything down very clearly, where my body was underperforming and what that could mean. Things like low energy, anxiety, any poor sleep, all tied to these little methylation glitches. So it was really interesting to read it. And also, with genetic methylation tests, once you do this once, that's always going to be the same result because it is down to your genetics, okay? It's not testing your levels as of the time of the test. It's your genetics for your whole life. So you only need to do this once. Also guys, at this interval, just to be completely clear and transparent, I'm not sponsored by the clinic that I've mentioned already in the video at all. I'm just telling you who I did go with. There are alternatives, but these are the guys I went with and I was pretty happy with it. Okay, back to the results. Okay, so on screen I'm hopefully showing you my own recommendations of what I should be purchasing and which supplements that I should go and actually buy and why, where I need to actually fill up on supplementation for my own specific genetics. This will be completely different for you, could be a bit similar, could be a little bit different. It's completely case-by-case basis. So based on the report, I got a custom list of supplements. These were not just generic multivitamins. These were very specific, targeting exactly where my body needed support. Okay, it was time to break out the debit card and actually purchase some of these. So I did go ahead and I purchased, I would say, a boatload of them. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make this investment and see what happened. Cheap. So I ordered as many as I could day one, waited about a week, and then I ordered some more of them, but I should be showing you on screen now exactly what I purchased. Okay, so I took these vitamins religiously every day for a number of weeks. After about 3 or 4 weeks, I moved to once every 2 days. I think, look, my levels of whatever I was missing are certainly up quite a lot. I can maybe relax from daily and go to every second day, for example, or every other day. So, yeah, I mean, drum roll, the results are in. Did I notice any energy levels? I'm going to say yes, I did notice a little bit. I'm not going to be dramatic and tell you that I became an Olympian overnight. I mean, I felt better in the mornings. I had a little bit less brain fog as well. My sleep is always quite good, but I felt more rested in the morning, so I feel like maybe, the sleep itself was better. I'm not conscious enough at the time to realize that. But what I will say, guys, is that I've been on a little tiny bit of a health kick recently anyway, and I am not a very, very, athletic person at the moment either. So, what I would say is that I noticed some benefits to it. I don't think it will take you from unhealthy to healthy. I think it will take you from good to great, for sure. So if you're already, pretty optimal, you go to the gym, you watch your macros, you're athletic, I think the returns you get will be way bigger than the returns somebody who's like medium health, overweight. You're not going to get too much bang for your buck there. You have bigger problems, okay? These are, I think, for fine-tuning different things. So yeah, I just want to be honest with you guys. Did it make a difference? Yes, it did. Is it absolutely life-changing? No. And, you might be a person similar to myself who thinks, ooh, this is a new health thing. I'll just do this short term, or I'll fast for 24 hours and all of a sudden I'll be a super healthy robot person. But that's not the case. I'm still taking the vitamins and still working up to it and dropping weight at the moment anyway, so I'm kind of all around getting better. But I don't think this is going to solve any major issue if you're overweight or have massive chronic diseases right away. Although, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional in any way or capacity. I'm just documenting my journey. So yeah, I'm going to give it, look, was it worth doing? Yes. Do I have that data forevermore? Yes. So there's even more value in that. Yeah, I liked it. I continue to supplement. And yeah, it's good for me. It's not going to change everything all of a sudden. But it's certainly, if you have room in your budget, certainly if you have room in your budget to do these types of things, I would recommend it. Yes. So all in all, I'm going to say it was a positive experience. And I'm glad I found out. You have to find out these things as well. And again, guys, if you're someone who's tried every wellness trend but never felt right, I do highly recommend looking into genetic methylation testing just to make sure you're working with a legitimate clinic, etc. Let me know in the comments if you have tried anything like this, or if you do want to try anything like this. I'd love to know your own results, or if this video has turned you away from doing it or cemented your idea further that you should do it. I'd love to know. And as always, guys, please do subscribe to the channel. And yeah, hopefully there's other videos I have and that I will be posting soon that bring you guys value. Something else that is of massive value to me as well is liking this video, and if you want to leave a comment, that would be amazing also. Thank you very much, and catch you guys in the next one.